And so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Argentina have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide for the central striker, of course, and protect their fullbacks, so they'll get few breathers. If these two don't make a good impression, there are quite good replacements on the bench.
So it's away we go then. McAllister. De Paul. And the shot's on here. He's beaten the last man. Simeone unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Alvarez. And here's De Paul. Now it's Messi. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now it's Mahrez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Alvarez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi crossed into the box. Tries to get it clear. Awar aim forwards. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Senesi. Paredes. Simeone. Acuna. Oh, such a clever touch. Simeone. De Paul! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That's a little off target. Tries a deft little ball. Gets it away. Oh, super find. Danger averted for now. Out for a throw. Moved on forwards. Otamendi is there, and he can get that clear. He's found a way through. It's Rodrigo De Paul. Oh, nice touch. Oh, shooting chance! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Benacer, gently done. That looks a good ball for Guiri! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
De Paul. McAllister. That has been cut short. Boudaoui. That's really well manoeuvred. Senesi gets across to intercept that. Boudaoui. Benacer. And it's played forward. And it's played in here. It's out for a goal kick. De Paul. McAllister. McAllister forwards and with intent. And that's put paid to a promising move. Acuna, there's the delivery. Guiri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Senesi, that's been drilled forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bensebaini, it's a quick ball upfield. Paredes. Acuna, shifted upfield. That's Simeone. Now who's going to be first to this? Produces a cross. Clears it away. It's really well cleared. Great defending, strong and determined. McAllister. Probing pass. It is a corner. Been knocked clear. De Paul. Oh, it's come loose. Guiri proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Guiri is offering a wry smile there.
Their reward with an early goal. McAllister. Senesi. McAllister. McAllister, gently done. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Alvarez, Simeone, and it's Rodrigo de Paul. And here's Messi. Great chance! And now the breakaway. That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Guiri, now he's got space here. Otamendi. De Paul. Paredes. Otamendi. Messi is onto it in a flash. Nuri. Budawi moved on forwards. Spread out to the left. Oh, it's played into the area. De Paul. Paredes. De Paul. Otamendi aim forwards. Aouar. Nuri. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Romero. Otamendi. De Paul. It's an inviting looking ball, that. McAllister. Acuna. On delicately. That's Simeone. Zidane breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, it's Alvarez. Oh, this is a good... Messi hits it! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Senesi. Alvarez. And it's hoisted clear. Baini, and it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Romero. Otamendi. Romero. Messi. Romero. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Benacer. Guiri.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
De Paul. McAllister. Muscular approach does pay off here. And the counter is on.
Algeria. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
McAllister. Acuna. He's got away. It's run loose here. Mondi. Baini forwards and with intent. Well timed, excellent interception. Guiri looks to get on the end of this. And again they run up against stubborn defending. That's really well manoeuvred. Mahrez. There's the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Mahrez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Benacer shifted upfield. And they're not going to make any further... And it's been given away! He is just caressing the ball. Guiri! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Guiri played out to the left flank. De Paul. Acuna, aim forwards. Played into space out wide. Oh, that's neat. Acuna. Aouar, gently done. Oh, Red, nice interception. Paredes. Argentina are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Senesi wins the duel this time. De Paul. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez knocks it out wide. Aimed in towards the centre. Decent chance! Goal! They have come roaring back. That was easy. Almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Argentina grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
McAllister moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Guiri is onto it in a flash. Benacer. Nouri. Boudaoui. Benacer. And it's played forward. Messi carries the ball down the right. Calmly anticipates. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. And back out it comes. Messi with the short one. That is lovely. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's going to go a long way. Ball's gone out of play. De Paul. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Boudaoui. Mondi. Lofted upfield. Alvarez. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
McAllister. Messi. McAllister. Benacer producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Simeone. Lovely bit of skill. Simeone. Out to the left it goes. Acuna hangs one in. And that has been clubbed away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Over to the left. Could try cutting inside here. Acuna tries to clear. De Paul. Messi. McAllister. Alvarez. McAllister. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Senesi. McAllister. McAllister forwards and with intent. Ignori. Bensebaini goes forward. Benacer played with finesse. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. McAllister. Acuna, gently done. Simeone. And it's Alvarez! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Argentina have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Pass is intercepted. Awar. That's really well manoeuvred. Romero. De Paul. De Paul shifted upfield. Long ball looking to counter. McAllister. Acuna. Simeone. McAllister. Paredes. De Paul. Paredes. Acuna. Acuna. Simeone. Simeone. Oh, he's been flattened there. And he shoots! There are a few waiting for it. He's had a shot! And they can counter here. Oh, that's a nice ball. De Paul cuts it out. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Benacer. Awar. And here's Guiri. Guiri! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Simeone. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. De Paul. That's very neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bensebaini aim forwards. Play towards the front line. Otamendi cuts out the pass. Boudaoui. And here's Guiri. Now it's Mark. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
McAllister. Senesi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Benacer. And it's played forward. Guiri. Now he's off and running. And it's Messi. Romero. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Romero. De Paul. McAllister. Acuna. McAllister. Messi is fouled. Mandy attempts a clearance. Romero. And here's Messi. Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's really well manoeuvred. De Paul. Romero. De Paul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Boudaoui. Bensebaini, gently done. Awar shifted upfield. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Moved on forwards. McAllister. Senesi driven forward. That has been cut short. Simeone given the lift of his goal. And it's McAllister. De Paul. Romero proves just a little bit too strong. And it's played forward. Senesi. Paredes. De Paul. Messi. Romero. Now it's Messi. Messi. Plenty waiting in the middle. Romero. Backward it goes. Turns and goes back. Messi's cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Mandy shifted upfield. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Simeone. Acuna. Played into the middle. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Otamendi. Messi is onto it in a flash. Romero. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mondi. Nouri. That's really well manoeuvred. Butawi. Benacer. And here's Guiri.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Messi. De Paul. And it's McAllister. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Acuna chooses to go cross-field. De Paul. Aim forwards. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Messi. And it's played forward. Otamendi gets across to intercept that. De Paul. Messi. Otamendi. Cleared away. Moved on forwards. And it's Mahrez. Very nicely done. And here's Mahrez. And he's there to get it away. Simeone. And he cuts out the supply. And it's gone back to the keeper. Acuna, who does have an assist to his name. Well, nicely intercepted. Bensebaini, he's fizzed it forward. McAllister. Senesi, forwards and with intent.
Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well timed, excellent interception. Alvarez. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Messi. De Paul. Spread out to the left. Now it's Simeone. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Well, he knows very well that was never a foul. He has made himself look ridiculous.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Paredes. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mahrez. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Acuna. McAllister. Oh, Red, nice interception. Boudaoui. Otamendi shifted upfield. De Paul. Romero. McAllister. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Up towards the front line. McAllister. Acuna. Paredes. Messi. Romero. Paredes. De Paul. And Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Messi moves short. Oh, sweet feet. Now it's Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. Do have a chance to counter here. Proves too strong. Romero. Simeone. Alvarez. Bensebaini wins the duel this time. Aouar. Guiri. Out to the left it goes. Benacer. And here's Guiri. He's having a shot! Simeone. McAllister. And it's played forward. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Paredes. De Paul. Otamendi aim forwards. It's a quick ball upfield. Calmly anticipates. McAllister. Messi. Out to the right. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? Romero. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Guiri. Guiri plays it through. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. De Paul. Simeone, now he's off and running. Awar, gently done. De Paul. Senesi. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Mahrez. Benacer. And here's Guiri. Spread out to the left. A header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
De Paul. Romero. Messi. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Messi in acres of space out wide. Messi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Benacer. Clipped into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Senesi. McAllister. McAllister forwards and with intent. Benacer. Mondi. Nouri. De Paul. Simeone chasing after it. Bensebaini gets over and intercepts. Paredes. McAllister. De Paul. That's really well manoeuvred. Romero. Lovely feet. Chance to deliver. And the shot! Simeone. Awar. And it's played forward. Senesi makes the interception. De Paul. McAllister. McAllister, gently done. Moved on forwards. Udawi. Great defending, strong and determined. De Paul. Alvarez. Simeone. Acuna. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's nice. Over to the left. Acuna. And that's aimed into the middle. Mandy gets good distance on it. Acuna. Paredes. It's a threatening ball. Well, That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, there's a probing ball. McAllister. Alvarez played out towards the right wing. Bensebaini shifted upfield. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Goes for a shot! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
The 1 and 2 touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Wonderful save by Martinez. And he's heaved it away. Looking for a decent ball in. Nice control. And it's played in. Now, what about a counter-attack? De Paul. Romero. De Paul. Romero, nicely aimed pass. Alvarez is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Can he latch on to this? And it's Benacer. Big chance! Very decent attempt. Romero, aim forwards. De Paul. Romero. Hit into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nice looking ball. That's a throw. Aouar. Benacer. And here's Guiri. Guiri! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. And it's played forward. He's shifting through the gears here. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Paredes. Acuna. That's good play. Messi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Senesi gets over and intercepts. Paredes. Senesi forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Senesi. Alvarez. Aouar. Benacer. Could move up a gear here. Udawi. Nouri. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Swings it across. And the keeper has it. Now it's Messi. Nouri. And he's managed to get free. And it's Mahrez. Showing good feet. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Benacer really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's away. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Argentina presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, they can protest all they want, but a shake of the head is all they're going to get.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Alvarez. Romero. Oh, they could be caught out here. Time to deliver. Mahrez. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's a lovely neat pass. Moved on forwards. It's a promising position. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Sabini was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
McAllister, gently done. Acuna has it out wide and in space. The referee has given a corner. Clears it away. Guiri, who's on a run down the left wing. He has found the way through. Header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Otamendi shifted upfield. McAllister. Well, played right into his path. That has been cut short. That's a nicely weighted pass. He's found a way through. Can he deliver? De Paul shapes to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
De Paul certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
De Paul. Romero. Messi. Messi. De Paul. Oh, red, nice interception. Bensebaini, gently done. Foot in. Messi has got himself a free kick. Otamendi. And it's Paredes. Paredes laid out to the left flank. Cross goes in there. Defending of the desperate variety. Algeria kick off the second half. McAllister. De Paul. McAllister. Paredes. Nouri. Senesi gets it clear. Alvarez. Romero. Messi. Deftly away. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. De Paul. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And they've got rid. And it's played forward. Bensebaini. Bensebaini forwards and with intent. Acuna. Now it's Alvarez. Simeone. Acuna. Now here's the delivery. No, he's overshot the green. Oh, this looks sharp. Guiri chasing after it. Senesi. Romero. Mondi. That's a look and plays it forward. Mahrez aim forwards. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Argentina keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Acuna. Nice control. Benacer gets rid without sophistication. Guiri. That's a nicely shaped ball. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Paredes. And here's Alvarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Played out wide. Udawi. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's tidy. And he's had a shot! Aouar. And here's... Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. Cleared without complication. Mahrez plays it in. Martinez deals with that nice and simple. McAllister. Simeone. Simeone looking for a run-up. Senesi. Acuna. Simeone. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Well read, and the danger is averted. He can get that clear. Romero. Acuna. Paredes. Alvarez. McAllister. Now it's Guiri. Mahrez. Picks it up out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, the clearance is short. Simeone going full tilt down the left. Acuna moved on forwards. And it's Messi. Alvarez. Mahrez. Acuna. McAllister. Simeone. McAllister. De Paul. And here's Alvarez. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Get themselves into the lead. Mandy forwards and with intent. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Algeria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Simeone. Paredes, gently done. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. A chance to play it in. Oh, that's neat. Acuna, and that's aimed into the middle. And here's the Paul. Oh, shooting chance! It's anyone's ball now. Nouri. Messi. McAllister, aim forwards. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Could be danger here. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Into Baini. Quality ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Romero. Otamendi. That's really well manoeuvred. De Paul. And it's Messi. Alvarez. McAllister. Simeone. McAllister. Now it's Simeone. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Cleared away. Guiri. Over to the left. Oh, they could break here. He's shifting through the gears here. Mahrez. Oh, it's played into the area. McAllister gets it away. Messi under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Plenty waiting in the middle. And that was very necessary. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Steps in, and that's the end of that. Then to Baini, shifted upfield. Guiri is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's Simeone. Simeone. Now this could be a chance. Chance here to counter. Udawi. Mahrez. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Alvarez. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. He can get that clear. And it's McAllister. That has found him in acres of space. McAllister showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Up towards the front line. McAllister
are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Benacer. And he thumps it clear. Awar, gently done. And he's there to clear it. Can he spark a counter here? Mahrez. And here's Guiri. Real chance! And that has been clubbed away. And it's Benacer. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. McAllister. De Paul. Romero. Romero. Senesi. Forward it goes. Oh, can he get onto this? Acuna. Simeone. Alvarez. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Baini moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. De Paul. Otamendi aim forwards. Clearly not happy with that. Guiri. And here's Mahrez. Ooh, delicate chip through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's free, he has got space. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Corner it is. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Guiri going full steam ahead down the left flank. Udawi. Played through for the wide man. That's good play. Now the ball in. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi. It's Rodrigo de Paul. And he cuts out the supply. Guiri is onto it in a flash. That pass has been well intercepted. Romero. Paredes. Simeone. What a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. And he's heaved it away. Mahrez. Oh, good spread. Cross goes in there.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries a measured ball. Time to deliver. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Out towards the flank. Throw it. Nouri. That's very neat. Udawi. Senesi tries to clear. And it's played forward. Senesi. McAllister. Mandy cuts out the pass. Paredes. Paredes forwards and with intent. Simeone. Acuna. Acuna goes on a charge down the left. Looking for a decent ball in. That's a cute ball. Firmly met. Looking to break at pace. Aouar. Messi. McAllister. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Simeone. And it's McAllister. Paredes. Alvarez. De Paul. The cross comes in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So, what can they make of this? Ignoring. Mandy shifted upfield. Alvarez does really well to win the ball there. Romero. De Paul. Oh, that is asking for trouble. That's the keeper's ball. And claimed it back swiftly. Alvarez. Benacer, gently done. Aouar. And it's played forward. Alvarez. Otamendi. Senesi. McAllister. McAllister forwards and with intent. Bensebaini. Bensebaini. It's a sharp pass. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Acuna. Senesi. McAllister. Simeone. Acuna. Simeone. De Paul! Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. McAllister. Now it's Simeone. Acuna. Looking to go deep. And it's hoisted clear. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Simeone. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's nice. And he's picked it up out wide. Now then, the ball's come loose. Alvarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mandy getting this one clear. Guiri looks to get on the end of this. Acuna. Otamendi. De Paul. McAllister. Simeone. McAllister, gently done. Long ball looking to counter. Senesi. McAllister. Alvarez. That's been slipped through. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That has been knocked clear. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And they've got rid. Budawi. Paredes wins the duel this time. Now it's Alvarez. Now it's Simeone. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking to break at pace. De Paul. McAllister. Senesi. Moved on forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Mahrez. And it's played forward. He's going to be disappointed with that. Simeone. Acuna played into space. Well, it's come to nothing. Aouar. Benacer cuts it out. That's a lovely, neat pass. McAllister. Played out to the right. It's Rodrigo de Paul. Well, nicely intercepted. Looking ball that. Otamendi. De Paul. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Moved on forwards. That's going to go a long way. Bensebaini forwards and with intent. Simeone. McAllister. Messi. De Paul. Acuna. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Zidane, long ball by the goalkeeper. Awar. Now that's well seen too. Awar providing an outlet on that flank. Up he goes! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Messi. Romero looking to hit the byline here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Awar shifted upfield. Calmly anticipates. Senesi. Paredes. Romero making good progress on the right-hand side. Lovely bit of skill. Aimed in towards the centre. McAllister aimed forwards. Messi. Played out wide. And here's Alvarez. He's being urged to shoot. Out to the left it goes. Defending of the desperate variety. Guiri, now he's off and running. Otamendi. Benacer. Bensebaini shifted upfield. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Senesi. And here's Alvarez. Acuna. Strong running down that left flank. Simeone. Alvarez. Decent chance! Budawi. That is a little undercooked.
Algeria really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's been played through. Simeone. Simeone's cross. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Keeper's dealt with that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Romero. Paredes. Senesi. McAllister. Senesi, gently done. Mondi. That's been drilled forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alvarez. And it's Messi. Romero. Messi. Oh, they could be caught out here. There are a few waiting for it. Climbs up big! No, he's got that completely wrong. Paredes. McAllister. Acuna. That's really well manoeuvred.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Out to the right. Gets into some space. He's got away. Looks across and plays it in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Romero. And here's Messi. Romero. Picks one through. That has been knocked clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Mandy, long ball upfield.
Algeria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And back to the goalkeeper. Bensebaini. Moved on forwards. Guiri chasing after it. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. McAllister. Messi. Simeone. Messi. And he thumps it clear. And here's Messi. He is through here. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Zidane sends that a long way. That's an imaginative pass. Danger averted for now.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Messi looks to get on the end of this.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Simeone. That is lovely.
Argentina surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Played back to the goalkeeper. Otamendi. Senesi goes forward. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
McAllister. Does really well to win the ball there. Senesi. Simeone. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Otamendi. Paredes. And it's played forward. Bensebaini cuts it out. Mondi. Benacer. Benacer forwards and with intent. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul played out towards the right wing. Otamendi. Romero. Otamendi. De Paul. McAllister. Senesi. Guiri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Aouar. Aouar. Mahrez shoots!
Algeria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Alvarez. Simeone. Simeone. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Well, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. The referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Algeria are down to 10 men.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Messi! That is delicious! He's got himself an absolute peach. 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. That was beautiful, something close to genius. Argentina are 2 up and into a position of real strength. And he cuts out the supply. Acuna. Simeone. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Should have put that one away.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Well timed, excellent interception. Chance here to counter, and he's managed to get free. Ambitious ball here. Corner then. Alvarez. It's really well cleared. Acuna, and it's lofted through here. Moved on forwards. Nouri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Paredes did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, super find. Zidane claims it, and the danger passes. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a good run down the left. Lofted upfield. That has been cut short. It's Rodrigo de Paul. The final 5 minutes. Bensebaini shifted upfield. Nouri. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's played forward. Brilliantly cut out. Simeone. Otamendi. Paredes. That's really well manoeuvred. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And here's Mahrez. That looks a good cross. Messi. He's in plenty of space here. Romero. And here's the Paul. Messi. Now it's to Paul. The referee's awarded a free kick. Romero. De Paul. Ah, such a clever touch. Played in, and he shoots! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Ball is over the line. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Over to the left. And a play for a throw. De Paul. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Paredes. McAllister. Simeone. De Paul. That is a great pick out. Messi. Romero. Some good work on the right flank here. Messi. Aim forwards. Now it's Guiri. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nouri. Played towards the other side. McAllister, gently done. Mahrez. Well, there's a probing ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Caresses it through. Nouri. Mondi. Bensebaini. Has a look and plays it forward. Paredes. Acuna. Simeone. Acuna. Into Baini. Oh, this looks sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Alvarez. Guiri chasing after it. Into Baini, driven forward. Otamendi with the clearance. He's in space and looking for options. Otamendi gets it away. Well, they could break here. Into Baini. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Keeper's got good distance on that. Udawi. Benacer. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's hit the crossbar. Romero gets rid without sophistication. Benacer spread out to the left. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. And it's played forward. And he's there to clear it. Simeone. Now it's Alvarez. Can he deliver? Lovely feet. That's really well manoeuvred. And we'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi shifted upfield. Acuna. Ooh, delicate chip through. Oh, great! And the finish! Then Baini gets good distance on it. Aim forwards. Acuna. McAllister. Ignoring. De Paul wins the duel this time. Messi tries to dink it through, cuts out the pass. Then Baini. Oh, good-looking ball. Ignoring. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. So who's he picking out? Paredes gets it clear. Senesi. Messi, now he's off and running. De Paul. Messi. Mondi. Mandy, that's a sharp pass. And back to the keeper they go. Hoisted upfield by the